Okay, folks, today we're going to be messing around with a fun multi-class build, the Barbarian Rogue, and I'm going to show you how you can build this. A bunch of different options with respect to race. It's not going to matter too much in the long term. What are we going to go with today? Why don't we get some extra reach with Bugbear? Sure, why not? So for Bugbear, we're getting powerful build. You count as one size larger when determining your carrying capacity and the way you can push, drag, or lift. You also get proficiency in stealth, which is kind of nice. You get some extra damage on a creature if it hasn't taken a turn yet in the current combat. And you also get your reach is 5 feet greater for melee attacks. So that's fun. And you can take a look at the other stuff on your own time. Hop over to abilities. Go ahead and grab, it's a 15. Oh, we're not going to do standard away. We're going to do point buy. Let's grab 15 in strength, 13 in dex, 15 in con, and then everything else can just kind of be what you want it to be. We'll go ahead and grab there. We'll have low wisdom. That's fine. And let's grab some more strength and some more con. A little bit more strength, a little bit more constitution. There we go. Okay, and hop over to class. So we're going to grab our Barbarian. And grab our Rogue. And let's bump each of these up to level 3 so we can get that subclass option. And let's take a look. Okay, so proficiencies, let's grab athletics, and let's grab survival. Why not? Okay, so rage. Bonus action while raging, advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. That actually will pair up nicely since we count as one size larger for certain strength stuff, thanks to Bugbear. When you use a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels in Barbarian. And very conveniently, we have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. For Primal Path, let's go ahead and grab... for this particular build, you can usually pick any one of these. It's not going to matter too much. I'm just going to grab the Bear Totem because it is very good. So Totem Warrior, you get to pick a totem, grab the bear, and while raging you have resistance to all damage except psychic damage. So that's functionally just like almost all damage that you'll take, just straight up cut in half. So that's nice. Obviously you got to watch out for your mind flayers and such. But that's still very good. For Rogue, let's grab our proficiency. Let's do acrobatics. Sure, why not? Expertise. Let's grab athletics. And it's not going to matter too much. Grab stealth. So what I really want to focus on here is sneak attack. And notice the verbiage. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. The attack must use a finesse or ranged weapon. Notice that this does not mean you have to use the finesse property. It just has to have it. So if you're using a rapier, it has the finesse property, you can sneak attack with it, and you can use your strength modifier. So that's important to remember. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. For Roguish Archetype, you do a couple different options. Swashbuckler is nice. You're not going to get too much from this ability unless you invest in it, because it requires a bonus to your Charisma modifier, but you do get the nice feature that you don't need to use sneak attack, you don't need advantage on the attack roll to use sneak attack if you were within 5 feet of the attack target, no other creatures are within 5 feet of you, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. All other rules for sneak attack still apply to you. What do you get at larger levels? What do you get at higher levels for this? See, that's another charisma check. So yeah, the problem with using the swashbuckler is it is kind of tied into some charisma stuff, which maybe isn't the best at higher levels. But you could also take assassin's pretty good. You have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. In addition, any hit you score against a creature that is surprised a critical hit. That actually would pair nice with you have advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. At Barbarian, I think it is Feral Instinct. Yeah, level 7 Barbarian, you get advantage on initiative rolls. So that would actually pair nicely with that Assassinate ability. So let's just take that. Yeah, that works out fine. Over to description. Let's grab a language. Let's do giant. And our background, let's be an Outlander. That makes sense. Outlander, there we go. And let's grab animal handling, and let's grab, sleight of hand. We get a musical instrument. Let's play the hand drum. And languages. We'll do Minotaur. Equipment. So we're going to want to grab a shield and a rapier. Shield and a rapier. And some medium armor, I think. Well, let's see how it goes. With unarmored defense, I'm not really sure which is going to be better right now. You know what? I want the stealth. Half plate gives you disadvantage on stealth checks, and I don't want that. So let's go breastplate, which is also medium armor. Okay, let's see where we're at. All right. Breastplate, rapier, and shield. We should have proficiency, light armor, medium armor, and shields. Yeah, good. All right. So, do we even have unarmored movement or fast movement yet from the? No, we don't. I don't think that's a higher level for barbarians. Okay, so we have 17 armor class, which is pretty good for barbarian. I don't think this is going to do any good to unequip this. Yeah, that's one lower, so that's not going to matter much. We are getting the rapier, 1d8 plus 3, thanks to our strength modifier. And then basically we're going to be looking at raging to get a plus 2. And then if you manage to get a sneak attack, that's an extra 2d6. Which one you level up is kind of going to be up to you a little bit. Only dipping 3 levels into Barbarian is not like awful because you still, rage is really good. Especially when you take the bear totem and you get resistance to all damage. How many rages are we getting at this level? How many rages we get? Yeah, we're getting 3 rages per long rest. That's not bad to just get resistance to all damage. Plus 2 is not going to matter much at higher levels, but it's not bad. But you also, strength advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. Even if you stick that to level 3, it's not bad. And if you bump Rogue up higher, you'll get more damage from the sneak attack. You could even take... oh, goodness. Let's actually see... Let me hop back into Barbarian real quick. Because I think... Or which one are we going to take? Let's bump up Rogue one more. Because I think that'll get us another feat. And then we can take something fun... Yes, okay, let's grab a feat. We'll grab the grappler feat. Oh, I went too far. There we go. Okay, so grappler feat. You have advantage on attack rolls against a creature you are grappling. Don't worry about the second one. You can use your action to pin a creature. That will be a little bit more circumstantial. But this one is very nice. Remember, if you have advantage... that can enable your sneak attack. You also, remember, getting grappling is a strength check, which you get advantage on thanks to rage. Bada bing. So, pretty viable tech or move to do, especially on maybe an opening round, depending on the circumstances, is you could go into a rage and then you can make a grapple check. And grapple checks count as attacks. Which means, remember, your rage lasts for 1 minute. It ends early if you are not unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature. Grapple attempts are a special kind of attack, so they do maintain rage. So you can grapple, which grants you advantage on attack rolls, and then you manage to, as long as you're grappling, you have advantage, which means you can use sneak attack, so you can just grapple someone and then do a bunch of sneak attacks, load up on a bunch of damage. So this is a kind of a unusual but fun build to try out. I encourage you all to play with it and see if any variations catch your attention. Thank you so much for watching, and like, comment, and subscribe if you're so inclined, folks. Thank you so much.